Assalamu alaikum. My name is Anna Vinnebar and I reverted to Islam the 3rd June 2022. Alhamdulillah. So it all started 2 years before I reverted to Islam. I was in a relationship where there was psychological violence and afterwards physical violence. And I also discovered that I have a mental disease at that point, so my life was really hard. I was struggling so hard to find hope in life, and at New Year's Eve from 2021 to 2022 I decided that I didn't want to live anymore. I just couldn't imagine to live one more year because I was feeling so bad and I had no hope in life at all. So I planned when to do it and how to do it, and before it all happens I went to the hairdresser because I want to look good when it happened. I know that sounds crazy, but that was how I felt. So when I went to the hairdresser I found out that she was a revert to Islam. And the way she talked about Allah was so beautiful, but I also wondered why she wanted to be in a religion filled with terror and hatred towards women. So when I came home I started reading about my prejudices. And of course I found out that these things had nothing to do with Islam at all. So I just started reading more and more about the religion. And after reading about Islam, I just fell in love with the religion. So Islam really saved my life, alhamdulillah. It gave me hope and it gave me the answer to all my questions. So I was studying the religion in about 4th month, and after that I found my first Muslim friends. And these girls just helped me to take the last step towards Islam and finally say my Shahada. Alhamdulillah.
I could honestly sit here and give you 1,000,005 reasons as to why I reverted to Islam, especially as somebody with ADHD, but let's just get into the bread and butter of it. I was firsthand watching my life go down a very dark path, and each and every single year, it kept on getting worse and worse. I was already living a chaotic life being somebody who has neurodivergency, living in a world that wasn't built for me. And I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know where to go to find the answers that I was looking for. I wasn't finding any of the answers within Christianity, which was really disheartening because it was the only religion that I ever knew. But the Bible wasn't making sense to me because the text kept changing, the church wasn't very accepting, and the message that they were giving was not one that I wanted to live by. I honestly felt so stuck, and so fast forward to a conversation I started having with my best friend who is a born Muslim, and she started questioning me on my religion, and not in a bad way, but in a way that made me think, hey, maybe I'm missing a part of the story. And boy, was she on to something. I immediately went home and started to research Islam, cried so hard because I found so many of the answers that I was looking for my entire life. And alhamdulillah that I had that conversation with her that day, because honestly, it opened up the doors to what I believed was my higher purpose. I was so lost, and now I feel so found and so happy with the way that the direction of my life is going. And I've never felt like that before. And so I really hope that my journey and my story is meant to inspire other people, especially those who are neurodivergent, to also seek Islam and Allah.